Hey Trigger babes, welcome back to my channel. Yeah, I done started this video over like so many times. I gotta get back used to this, okay? I don't know why I'm a little nervous, and I guess because I'm talking about my testimony. My spirit been telling me that I need to get this out to you guys. Normally I'm like so private and stuff, like I don't really be sharing information unless you like really in my inner circle. This testimony, I don't even really think I really just shared it with like people that's actually in my inner circle like that. I did tell some people because it was like very like spiritual awakening for me, and it was like I had never experienced anything like this. I'm gonna try my best not to make this video long. I'm gonna try to make it quick and sweet. Let me get into the video. Okay, so I started on my spiritual journey in like November. So what I'm gonna tell y'all as far as like my experience, it happened in November. Prior to November, I'm just gonna kind of tell y'all what my life was like and what led to this. So what led to it is I was in a 8-year relationship. It's very toxic. We broke up and I stayed in the house. After that, it's like I started heavy drinking a lot, trying to fill the void. I started partying a lot, and I noticed when I was doing these things, it's like bad stuff kind of started happening. And what I mean by that, like I have kids, so it's like my kids start like being like very disobedient, and like my daughter had like a whole situation. My daughter is 19, by the way, but she ended up having like a whole situation with this guy that she was talking to. So it's like my life was just in shambles at this time. So I went through the breakup. I started partying, drinking alcohol heavy. And when I say heavy, I mean like heavy, like every day, like every single day. It wasn't just no weekends. I mean, of course, like I work, so it was never like during like work hours, like in the morning and stuff like that. But for sure, when I get off work, I would have me a drink. And I ain't even talking about like no mixed drinks or nothing like that. Like I'm talking about like just straight taking shots and stuff. And like I said, I was going to like party all the time, like bars. I ain't never really just been a club type because I clubbed a lot when I was younger, but I would go to like little certain spots and stuff like that, like just a whole bunch of bars, and like I would just be out here talking to a lot of people. I would let guys pay me to like be in their sections and stuff like that. So you can see like where my life was going. In the midst of like all of that, honestly, like I never been like that type of female. I always been the type of female like very family oriented. I love like having a family and stuff like that, but this breakup and this toxicity really took a toll on me, and it was a lot for me. So anyways, I was dating like different guys. When I say dating, not like sleeping with different guys, but I still was around them and their energy and hanging out and all of this stuff that I normally wouldn't even do. I can't even really tell you why I even started doing it. I think I just like the alcohol. That's the thing. When you drink alcohol, it really consumes you. Alcohol is an easy way for the devil to get into your mind, to get you to do all type of things that you never even thought that you would even be doing. It got to the point, y'all, I didn't even recognize myself. People would tell me, girl, you be drinking. It was so bad, y'all, I was like immune to it. I wouldn't even get, like, I can take like 8 shots and still just be like a little tipsy of like Don Julio. If you know Don Julio, you know that's a strong drink. And I'm talking about, I can't even make it up. Like, I thought I was functioning, y'all, right? I realized when I came and had my spiritual awakening, the way I would like drive drunk and stuff, the way I would still be able to wake up and go to work the next day not hungover. After all of that, I realized it was never me. It was God. That's powerful. No accidents, no DWIs, no calling in from work, none of that. That's amazing itself. Never got to the point where I got like so drunk like somebody took advantage of me. None of this. God was with me the whole time. So I'm gonna tell y'all about the house I was living in. I feel like it was evil in my house. And the reason I feel like that is because sometimes we can bring that energy to us, you know. I told you what I was doing. You know, I was partying, I was drinking, I'm coming in late, all of this stuff. I'm bringing energies in my house. The energies had my kids like tripping with me tripping with other people. Like I said, I didn't even recognize myself. My attitude was so bad, like super bad, real rude. I didn't care about nothing really. You should just be waiting for like stuff to happen. You know how it be when you just toxic. Like, I was just toxic. I'm just gonna be real with y'all. Like, one thing about me, I live in my truth. And when you have that energy on you, the energy you put out in the universe is what you get in return. And I had to realize that. But in the midst of going through all of this stuff, I didn't know what was going on. So when you around that energy and you are that bad energy, your energy attracts what you are. So I'm attracting guys that's on the same type of time as me, you know. It's on my daughter. The energy, you know, that's how it is. You know, the environment it's in, it feeds. My daughter ended up talking to this guy. And this guy shot up my niece's car. It was bad. It ended up happening again after that. I was very scared. I felt like that was kind of a wake-up call. When her boyfriend shot in my house, me and my daughter that's not now 5, she was 3, we was in the garage while he's shooting an automatic. We were in the garage. Me and my daughter could have been dead, but again, God saved me. I ran in the house. My niece was in the bed. I ran upstairs, and because she was in my daughter's room, so my daughter wasn't there. Because she already kind of knew what she was dealing with. So I made sure she wasn't at the house. But I didn't think that her boyfriend would do something like that. But that's why you can never underestimate people. Because you just never know what their intentions are. And we all know in today's world, people are so emotional. So you really, really got to be careful with who you talk to, who are you around. So I ended up calling the police and stuff like that. We did like the whole police report thing, all of that stuff. Fast forward, like I said, I was drinking so much. Y'all, I was so bad with my money. I had money, but was so bad with it. So I ended up getting an eviction, right? So I went through the eviction process. I went to like the people, so like, you know, you can get help, like they'll assist you with your rent and stuff like that. So the people agreed to like help me with my rent and stuff. And the people, my landlord was like, they wasn't willing to accept the money. You know, of course, like the shooting and stuff like that, you know, landlord gonna be like, no, you know. So I'm looking like, oh my God, like what am I gonna do? So you already know I'm really stressed out. Drinking even more, because now my nerves is all over the place. Now I'm scared and all of this. And I end up getting evicted. Okay, I end up contacting my brother. I told my brother that I got evicted. Now, me even telling y'all this story, like I said, I felt the need to tell this. I don't know who needs to hear this, but God wanted me to share this. This is very hard for me because my pride, I'm a Leo. So if you're a Leo, you know how like Leo pride is set up, and you know we're like super private. But if God tell me to do something and he got me out this situation, why would I not help somebody else? I'm a changed person. Anyways, okay, we're gonna go back. So it is hard for me to tell this story, but hey, whatever. So I moved with my brother. My brother had a 4-bedroom house and stuff like that. So I ended up moving with my brother. Y'all, I haven't stayed with nobody since I was young, okay? I had to be like 19 when I stayed with my mom. So can you imagine? And now I'm like a grown 30-something-year-old woman. So I had never stayed with nobody, experienced living with nobody. That alone was very hard for me. And with my kids, my youngest daughter had to go live with her dad, and I had my 2 oldest with me at my brother's house. So again, my brother had a 4-bedroom house, so I still had my own room over there. And my kids, they had a room as well. And it wasn't bad at all. I enjoyed like every moment with my brother. We used to talk, but not like that. So that really like brought me and him close. Even now, y'all, I miss like living with my brother, like home from work and like sharing like my stories from work and stuff with him. Anyway, it still was hard. So now at this time, like I got evicted in October, the end of October. I did not want to move out that house, y'all. Despite like the house getting shot up and all of that, it was like more of like my pride. Like I had never lived with nobody, so I didn't know what to expect. Y'all can't even imagine, like I was boo-hoo crying. This is a very big change for me, and I don't even know where I'm headed. I had no clue. It was scary to not know where you going in life. You just have like no sense of direction. You just out here, you know? But something kept telling me, you're gonna be fine. You and your kids are gonna be fine. You're gonna look back and all this is gonna be history. And something also kept telling me to let that house go. Y'all, I was fighting for that house. You know, I'm like going to court and all of this stuff, fighting with these people, like trying to stay up in this house. It was stressing me out so bad, y'all. I wasn't even eating. I had lost weight and everything. Like it was that bad. Finally just came to a point, something just said, let it go. I ended up letting it go, and that's when I went to go live with my brother. So I'm living with my brother and stuff, and it was rough. I really was buying bottles, y'all. I ain't even gonna lie. Good thing, y'all, in this situation, I was talking to this guy. He was like there for me while I was going through all of this stuff. Y'all, I had just met him. You know how embarrassing it was anyway, to even have to tell him like what I was dealing with, what I was going through. Y'all, he did not judge me at all. Like I had somewhere to go. Like when I wanted a little break from my brother's house, like I'd go to his house and stuff like that. He'll make me laugh. We'll have fun. Like he'll cook for me and stuff. Very cool. He took my mind off a lot of stuff. The deep part of the testimony. Let me just fast forward there. So I still was drinking, living with my brother. My brother used to tell me all the time, like he never knew I drank like that. So he'll be like, why are you drinking so much? And I'm like, who wouldn't drink? Look what I'm going through and stuff. He was like, still, you need to stop drinking like that. And a guy that I'm telling y'all about that I was talking to, he used to tell me that all the time. And I was just like, you know, yeah, didn't really think none of it. So one day I went out to a bar. Y'all, I got super wasted. I had like 3 sidecars. Y'all probably don't know what a sidecar is, but it's like a strong drink. You drink maybe like 2 of those, you don't need an Uber. It's a strong drink. I had 3. I made it home to my brother's house, and y'all, I cannot make this up. Sorry y'all, I had to start the video over. But I was asleep, and you know, of course, I'm out of there, okay? Out of there. So I heard a voice in my room, a voice of disappointment that said, stop, just like that. Stop. I'm getting chills. And I just remember like I was asleep, y'all. And I just remember saying, okay. Y'all, immediately when I heard the voice say stop, I knew what it was talking about. Stop drinking. I realized, I'm like, hold on. I wakes up out my sleep. And I'm like, hold on. The voice, y'all, was so clear that I thought somebody was in my room. So I knew what the voice was talking about. But then I woke up like, because I'm like, hold on, it's too clear. Who up in here? I cut on a lamp. I look around. There's nobody in my room. I look at my phone. I want to say like 4:11 in the morning. I look, y'all, I realized in that moment that there was God. I just knew. I felt it. My spirit knew it was God telling me to stop. That ain't even the end of it, y'all. I was scared, okay? But I always believed in God. But what I realized is believing in God and walking with God is 2 different things. You can believe in God, but you don't really know the real power with God until you start walking with God. I always, you know, find myself praying. I always being connected and stuff. I pretty much just always had like a rough life. And like when I would go through things, like I knew to like pray and stuff. God had already like saved me out of so many different situations. Like every time I get into something, like he always pulled me out. And then you know how it is, like you start back praying. When you need God, you pray and stuff. He pull you out of a situation, now you good. It's like you don't need him no more. I ain't doing that no more. I realize, y'all, I cannot do this thing called life by myself. And I refuse to even try to do it by myself. I won't even do it. I won't even let nothing or nobody get in the way between the relationship me and God have now. Y'all, let me hop back into this video. The next day, I go to work and stuff. This is still on my mind now. All this is still on my mind. What happened to me? I'm like, dang, like I can't believe that happened to me. I can't believe like I heard God's voice. So I used to drink every single day. Let me tell y'all something. That next day, the smell of alcohol made me throw up. My brother was drinking. He wasn't no heavy drinker, like occasionally, like, but I seen him pouring a drink and I smelled it and got super sick. And I was like, what is going on? And he asked me if I was gonna have a drink. And I was like, no. No, y'all, the smell made me almost vomit. Y'all, I can't even make this up. God took the taste out of my mouth and I didn't want to have no more drink. I didn't have the urge to drink anymore. God delivered me from drinking. Yay. After that, I started praying heavily and asking God to like guide me. A couple of days after that, God gave me a vision in my dream. And I'm not too sure that vision he don't want me to. But you know, y'all, it just feels so good. After that, y'all, let me tell y'all, pretty much told me I need you focused. I also went celibate, stopped talking to men completely. I owed it to God to do what I'm doing now, sharing this testimony. I had me a second job at Amazon. I was doing flex. Remind y'all, like, I had a man my whole life, so that took a lot on me to have to get a job and then get 2 jobs. But I was willing to do it because I wanted to prove to myself that I can be independent and I can do things on my own without a man. So I got me 2 jobs, y'all. I would leave one job, get on a Red Bull, go to the next job, to Amazon, and I would get off work from at 5. So I was working 8 to 5, get off at 5, go to Amazon at 6:30, and get off at midnight. I did that for months. You hear me? My co-workers would be like, girl, you do this every day. How do you do it? Sometimes I wouldn't even have a Red Bull, y'all. God was giving me the energy to keep going. And like, when you're in a situation, like when you're back against the wall, your instincts just kick in anyway. So I'm praying, I'm letting God lead me. I'm praying every day and stuff. And I'm just doing what needs to be done non-stop. My 2 friends motivated me every day. My friend Jazz and Carly. I don't know what I would have did without them during that time. Like, y'all, they called to check on me every day. They made me laugh every day. It was a wake-up call too for my kids. They started, y'all, my kids always been spoiled. I always been spoiled kids. Y'all know, like, kids be spoiled, but they was able to see that things can get real fast. You can have so much and then it all get taken away so quick, you know? You can live like this one day and then the next day you not even living like that no more. Y'all, I grind so hard and I prayed every day and I just kept going and going. This stuff happened in like end of November. I grind the whole month of December. God was sending people in my life to bless me. God is amazing. Like, that's all I can say. I was meeting people that helped me along my journey. I moved in my place January the 5th. This all happened at the end of November. I had to move in my own place. I was so nervous. Another thing too, y'all, that eviction did not even go on my credit. Tell me God isn't good. It didn't go on my credit. I was able to move in a new place. Y'all, I love this place way more than a house that I had. God blessed me with more. What? Y'all, I can't thank God enough. Where I'm at right now today in life, I ain't never been here in my life. My whole entire life. Even with the men, y'all, the real peace that I experienced from having God and putting God first now, I never experienced in life. Ever in life. I never had peace within like I do now. God is steady blessing me. Y'all, my kids, they're amazing kids now. God fixed me and my kids. He saved me. Y'all, all I can say is God changed and turned my whole situation around. I'm gonna make another video because I just didn't really want this video to be long, but I'm gonna make like more videos because I want to kind of share my journey from like that part all the way up to now. But that was like the main part that I wanted to tell y'all what I went through. But I'm still walking with God and I'm so happy. The peace, the love, everything. Y'all, all I can say, I'm just a different person. Y'all, I go back and look at my pictures and stuff from last year and don't even recognize her, but I love her. She just didn't, she was lost soul, you know. But I'm gonna be making more YouTube videos. I hope y'all really enjoyed this video, and I really hope this video touched some people. Life isn't easy, but it can be with God. Definitely can be with God. It took, just know y'all, it took a lot for me to make this video. I really hope and pray that y'all love this video, and I got more videos to come for y'all. So yeah, until next time, y'all make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, and tell me what you thought about my video. And I just want to say this: if you're going through anything out there, it ain't nothing God won't do for you. And God, nothing that is too much for God that he can't get you through. I just share my whole testimony with y'all. And again, I'm very prideful and private. a lot of people that I know didn't even know this, but it was time for me to tell y'all this story. I'm no longer in this space, and I hope this video found someone well. And yeah, y'all, until next time, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe again, because I'm gonna start posting more videos, because I got so much to say, like so much. I gained so much wisdom along this journey, and I want to share with y'all so I can touch some people, and so we can be on our journeys together, you know. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Bye.